So yeah, man, I had to tap in, man. You know, talk to the people, tell the people how I feel about last game. You know, let me light my blunt up. Let me get ready for y'all, cause you know I'm really for y'all. Yo, I'm really pissed off. You know, I'm really irked because me being a long time LeBron fan, I'd have seen it all. And being that I've seen it all, I remember the days when LeBron used to give you three quarters and would never finish in the fourth quarter. And I remember Laker fans coined the term LeBron James will give you three quarters, but he won't give you $1. Y'all remember that? Yeah, I remember that. I remember y'all used to say, like, oh, you know, LeBron James, like, he's not a closer. He can never close in the fourth quarter. You know, that's the reason why Jordan is better. Of course, I've been saying it, but y'all used to say that's the reason why he'll never be Kobe. This the reason why Kobe's the best player in the world. I remember them days. I remember LeBron James used to lament that, oh, you know, people be trying to hit you when you be talking. Every time you want to do a video, people want to hit you and want to text you and shit like that. You know, but, you know, I remember people used to always say, like, you know, oh, LeBron James will never finish for you. Oh, if LeBron James, you know, if it's at the end of the game and LeBron James got the ball in his hand, oh, trust me, he going to throw it to somebody in the stand because he don't want it. I remember those days vividly. You know, and I remember I used to say, oh, I used to defend him. I used to be like, oh, LeBron James is a closer. You know, the double team came to him. He made the right play. I used to always argue that shit, you know, until, like, I really, like, start seeing the fact that he really didn't want it. Like, times where he really wasn't double teamed. Times where, like, he thought the double team was coming. Or he drove with the intention of just passing. See, it comes with the mentality. It got to be in your head that, you know what, this is my game and I'm about to score. Like, fuck all that. You know, I've been passing to y'all the whole game. Y'all had the opportunity to put in. And y'all, as my teammates, y'all got me here thus far. But this is my game. This is what I get paid for. I'm the best player in the world. And I'm the type of person where if I'm the best player in the world, this is my job to close. You know, if the game was tied or if they's up by one, the other team is up by one, I feel like my teammates did the best they could to put us in position to be able to react. So this is my job to close the deal. And it irks me, like, when LeBron James gets the ball at the top of the key. First of all, I feel like coaches always put LeBron James in a bad situation when they put him at the top of the key and want him to go 1-against-5 where the whole team is watching him. You know, I always felt like, why don't a coach set up a play, put the ball in the point guard's hand, you know, or put a point guard, you know, in the game, let the ball be inbounded to the point guard, throw the ball to LeBron in the post, or let LeBron run through a screen, or let somebody set a screen or screen his man so LeBron can get the ball on the run, dribble, and get a layup, a teardrop, or a jumper versus him at the top of the key going 1-on-5 and everybody watching and everybody know what he gonna do. I feel like that's some bullshit. I feel like everybody that's seen what LeBron James gonna do, they know he gonna drive to the hole like a raging bull. So I feel like, why don't you set up a play? Why don't you call a timeout, set up a play to give him the best opportunity to score? Get LeBron James catching the ball on the move where he can get the ball and catch a player. The player might fall. He might run into a screen. Or LeBron James might just get the step on him. I mean, me being that I'm the ultimate Jordan fan, I don't really remember Michael Jordan catching the ball at the top of the key and going 105. A lot of time it's inbounded, and Jordan catch the ball on the go, and he do what he got to do, or he catch the ball from the inbound and he already moving. He already knowing what he gonna do. He getting to a spot and he pulling up. He not driving to the hole like a raging bull and then run out of real estate and then pass the ball to somebody at the top of the key. I mean, we all know this is the right play, but the right play is not always the right play. And my thing is this: LeBron James been playing in the league for 17 seasons. He done seen every scenario. So when he drive, he should already know what he gonna do. And so that's my thing. I feel like when LeBron James drives to the hole, he don't know what he about to do. Like, he don't know what he about to do sometimes. And so he end up passing the ball. You know what I'm saying? Either that or sometimes he drive to the hole knowing he gonna pass the ball. Just like what he did against what was the Warriors in the 2018 playoffs, or I would say 2017 finals, when he had Draymond Green on him with 5 fouls, and he had the whole right side of the floor where he could have drove on Draymond Green, got a foul on Draymond Green, went to the free throw line, and went at the free throw line, and they was actually up by 1. Actually, no, up by 2. They was actually up by 2. But instead of him doing that, he drives to the left and kicks the ball to Kyle Korver. Kyle Korver, we know what type of three-point shooter he is. We know he's one of the greatest three-point shooters to ever play in the game. But has Kyle Korver shot with that much pressure on him before? No. So I'd rather LeBron James, with all the pressure in the world, know what he gonna do, with him knowing he got the ability to shoot over anybody. I'd rather him shoot the ball over 2 people than him pass the ball to somebody that hasn't shot a shot with this much at stake. At the end of the day, I want LeBron James to die shooting that shit. If you miss, we live to play another game. Okay, you missed your shot, but at least you did the shit and you had the balls and the guts to shoot the shit. When LeBron passed that shit, he pissed me off every fucking time, yo. I'm trying not to be real like vulgar right now, because I'm still like pissed off right now. And I'm not in a laughing matter right now because, like I said, I'm pissed off about the shit. And I'm just sick of this shit. Like I said, I'm tired of this shit. Like it's like, yo, it's like I posted before he passed that shit. I said, LeBron James, this is your moment right now. In my head, I'm thinking like, what else you got to lose? You up 3-1. If you drive and you bobble the ball, okay, you fumbled the ball, you fucked up. Okay, I'll live with that. You know what I'm saying? If you drive to the hole and you try to go for a layup and you throw it up there and you get blocked, okay, boom. I'll live with that. You did what you can. You went to the hole aggressive. If you drive to the hole and you get fouled, you throw the ball up there and you get fouled, then that's a plus. You get up there and you hit 1 out of 2 or 2 free throws. I'm hoping you hit 2. But if you give us 1 free throw, we good. If you drove to the hole and you throw up a teardrop and it just happened to go in, we good. If you miss, at least you was aggressive. Or you could have drove to the hole, threw the ball up there, threw a lob, AD could have caught it. Or if you would have missed, AD at least had the chance to fucking get the rebound and put the ball up. Because if you look, you had 2 defenders coming to you, and then you had another, I think that was AD man, came to LeBron James on the back end, but LeBron was already in the air. So I'm thinking if even if he do miss, AD has a chance to get the garbage and clean it up. Get that garbage and clean that shit back up and throw that shit back in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, I done seen the play about 10 times now, and I'm visualizing what could have happened. And in my head, I'm thinking like there's a whole bunch of situations that could have happened, scenarios that could have happened with him being aggressive and going to the hole. I don't want Danny Green shooting shit. To be honest with you, put that motherfucker on injured reserve. Take his ass out. Tell him, you know what? Tell him we don't need his services anymore. Danny, we good. Like, you done shot too many bricks. We good. We don't need you no more. Put Cook in the game. That's another thing. I was asking the homie. I said, like, is Cook hurt? You know, like, Cook is hard, man. Like, I'm not saying Cook is an all-star, but Danny Green not an all-star either. And I feel like Cook is a better three-point shooter than he is, and he just as good of a defense defender as Green is too. Because who is Danny Green locking up? I'll wait. Let me light this blunt up. Y'all let me know. You still ain't told me. Danny Green ain't locked nobody up through the whole playoffs. All he been doing is just wasting minutes, shooting bricks, and getting his lip busted. You know what I'm saying? Nigga lip fat as fuck. Like, real shit. He must be lying or something. He must be lying or getting smacked in practice or something, because the nigga lip always look busted. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, bro. You got more busted lips than you got made baskets. Like, I'm confused. Like, why are you out here wasting fucking time and wasting minutes and shooting bricks? With that being said, I don't want Danny Green shooting shit. Don't ever shoot shit. Don't pass it to him. Like, don't pass it to Danny. Don't want Danny shoot nothing. And another thing, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of hearing motherfuckers say such and such, say LeBron career. Like, if LeBron James would have passed at Danny Green, all we would have heard was Danny Green say LeBron's career. You know what I'm saying? So, like, all I'm saying is, up 3-1, LeBron had nothing to lose. LeBron had nothing to lose. If you would have missed it, okay, boom. You tried to shoot a game-winning shot, you missed. Boom, we see y'all game 6. You had 40 points. You was on fire. This shit reminds me of 2018 finals when you had Curry on them. Game 1, you had 49 at the end of regulation. With a minute, actually wasn't a minute, I think it was like 30 seconds left to go on the clock. And LeBron had, I'm talking so much, and you know, it's a honey blunt, so this motherfucker, as soon as you start talking, the motherfucker go out. So, what I was saying was, yeah, it was like 30 seconds left to go on the clock. LeBron James, the ball in his hand, game 1, tie game. All LeBron James had to do is see this little ass maggot on me like Curry. Bro, you fucking 5'1". Let me bag your weak ass in the paint, pull up and shoot right over your ass. We ain't got nothing to lose. We playing with house money. First of all, nobody picked us to win anyway. We in the motherfucker Oracle Arena, game 1, tied up against this super team. All I need to do is steal one. If I miss, what more can happen? We go to overtime. I'm going to take as much time as I can off this clock. I'm going to shoot this motherfucker, and I'm going to nail this shit. If we miss, hopefully somebody get the rebound. If we don't, we go into overtime. What he do? He passed at George Hill, weak ass, and he go up there and miss free throws. And then J.R. Smith did the dumbest shit in fucking playoff history, sports history. And we go to overtime, and instead of LeBron saying, you know what, it's all right, I'll deal with your ass later on. You did the dumbest shit ever. But we got overtime, and I'm about to bust these motherfuckers' ass, and I'm going to deal with your ass in the locker room. That's what I appreciate. I appreciate a leader like that. But what LeBron do? LeBron was so pissed off. He sat on the bench. He pouted. He asked Tyronn Lue, why you didn't call timeout? Tyronn Lue said, I forgot. We had one. LeBron James looked bewildered, damn near started crying. And then when he got back on the court, when overtime started, he didn't take a shot the first fucking 4 minutes of overtime. He ended the game with 51 points, but the end of regulation, he had 49. He had a whole 5 minutes to do damage. But he didn't do nothing but pout for fucking 5 minutes. And the Warriors ended up winning that game. And y'all already know the history. Y'all know the story. Motherfuckers end up getting swept. And LeBron James end up blaming it on his hand, said he broke his hand after game one, when everybody was wondering why he stopped shooting the rest of the series. No, you didn't stop shooting because you broke your hand. You realized that y'all was overmatched, and you said, fuck it, I'm going to just go out here and pad my stats. Motherfuckers ain't got us to win anyway, so I'm going to go out here and just act like I'm going hard, and we going to lose, and I'm still going to get praise because people going to look at my stats and say, oh, he's still the best player in the world. He just lost to a super team. And that shit be irking me. I just don't be saying nothing, but that shit don't be that shit be irking me because, like, yo, man, I'm from the Jordan school. Like, Jordan, my favorite player. So, yo, I know what greatness is, man. And, like, sometimes, man, I be like, that's some bullshit, bro. When you lose in the finals, you don't blame that shit on your hand. You don't go sit down at the press conference with a wrapped up hand talking about you broke your hand when you was in there dunking and shit, throwing lobs and all types of shit, fist pumping, all types of shit. The whole 4 games with a hand that you said was broken. Like that shit. After that, that's when I said, you know what, I don't want no more excuses. And he came to LA, and then I watched Laker fans switch flip mode, the same motherfucker that was calling LeBron James a choker, saying, oh, that's why he'll never be Kobe, saying like, oh, the same motherfuckers that was throwing paint on his mural and shit, you know, the same motherfuckers that was writing fuck you LeBron James on his mural when he came to LA trying to argue with me, talking about, oh, LeBron James made the right play. Fuck out of here with that shit. That's why I be saying, man, y'all maggots be out there on some bullshit, bro. Y'all be flip moding like a motherfucker, man. Keep that same energy. That's why I fuck with, that's why, see, and y'all worse than the Beehive. Y'all worse than the Cowboy fan. Y'all actually the worst fans in the world. That's why I don't be fucking with y'all, man. That's why I don't be fucking with y'all, bro. That's why I be telling it like it is, man. And y'all don't like me telling it like it is, man. Like, don't get me started on y'all, man, because I'll be lit this. I'll spend a whole motherfucking 30 minutes talking about you motherfucking Laker fans, man. That's why I respect some of y'all. I respect the realest, man. Like one of them, I'm gonna throw his name out there, Ronnie Howard, bro. You my dog, bro. You the realest Laker fan out there. There's a few other ones out there too, you know, but some of y'all, man, y'all was out there hating on a nigga, man. Y'all the same motherfuckers who was going for Boston. And Boston, y'all arch rival. And when LeBron was going up against Boston, y'all was rooting for Boston. Now he a Laker, y'all talk about the right play. Oh, he was double team, triple team, but when Kobe was playing, y'all was out there talking about that was the Mamba mentality. Y'all be full of shit, bro. Y'all be full of shit, man. Let me like this shit, man, because y'all be on some bullshit, man. Talking about the motherfucking right play. Y'all ain't never worried about a fucking right play in your motherfucking life. Ever in your fucking life. You don't even know what the right play is. Because Kobe Bryant was talking about the Mamba mentality was me against 5 of y'all. I'd rather pass the ball to motherfucker myself than, and we literally seen Kobe Bryant pass the ball to himself. Throw the ball against the backboard, get the ball back and shoot it. If I'm lying, I'm flying. And I can't fly. So you know I ain't fucking lying, yo. Like real shit. Y'all be out there talking that shit, acting like y'all been loving LeBron. Y'all don't love LeBron like that. Y'all just want LeBron to come on and give you a ring. And then after LeBron get you a ring, and if he get hurt or some shit, you going to be done with LeBron. You down there want to love AD more than you love LeBron. You really do. If AD was to be consistent like every game, like dropping 30, you be low-key really, really like fuck LeBron. Y'all don't fuck with LeBron like that. Like straight up. Like 79.99% of you motherfuckers was like, fuck LeBron when he signed with y'all. Now all of a sudden, y'all over here got excuses and shit, arguing with me, talking about Kobe took bad shots. You motherfuckers is full of shit, yo. Real talk. That's why I'm mad he went over there, man. That's real shit, because I got to deal with y'all. But like I said, some of y'all I deal with. Dakar, you my dog, bro. I fuck with you, bro. This for my dogs on Facebook. I fuck with you because you keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? My boy Larry, you keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? It's a few of y'all, man. I'm just shouting out the ones that I see keeping it 100 out there when it come to this Laker and this LeBron shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's levels to this shit, you know? And so at the end of the day, I can go on and on and on. You know, I want LeBron to get his 4th ring. You know, I want LeBron to win, but I just want him to be aggressive. Like that passive shit, you know. If you go out and you score 20 points in the first half, I expect you to go out and get 20 points in the second half. Just drop 40. Fuck this stat pad shit, man. Fuck the triple-double shit. If you just happen to get a triple-double, just do it. But don't do it when you drop 20 in the first half and you spend the whole third quarter just passing the ball, bruh. Like, if you spend more time being aggressive as you do passing the ball aggressively, the Lakers will probably blow niggas out. Think about that. How about that? How about you spend more time putting the ball in the basket in the third quarter and stop taking the third quarter completely off on snooze mode, and then you try to come in the fourth quarter and like put your foot on the gas. Nah, bruh, you're not playing complete games. And a lot of y'all, look, check this out. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I ain't gonna say this shit no more. I've been LeBron James for 17 years, right? I know LeBron like the back of my hand. Like you know your brother, or know you like a family member. And just because I talk my shit about LeBron, I can say what the fuck I want to say about LeBron. But just as much as I praise LeBron, just as much as I used to say King James, bitch, all this shit like that, I should be able to tell him when he acting like a bitch. When we out here playing passive. You can't do that shit if you ain't been rocking with him for 17 years. If you just hopped on the boat, I don't want to hear shit. Don't tell me nothing. Because I know LeBron. I know when LeBron is playing passive, when LeBron is out here just trying to get numbers, when LeBron in the game, when they up by 20 and he trying to get numbers, when he trying to get 10 assists, when he trying to get 10 rebounds to go along with his 25 points, when he got 17 points at the beginning of the fourth quarter and y'all up by 20 and he trying to get 25, when he trying to status his numbers so he can end up the all-time scorer of all time. When he trying to get triple-doubles and shit. When he trying to stat pad so his numbers will look good when he retire. Instead of just doing that shit. Like, yo, that shit irks me. You can't tell me shit, yo. I know this nigga, man. I know when he coming out and he playing hard. I know when he take his foot off the gas, yo. So, moral to the story, don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me nothing. Of course the Lakers gonna win the championship. Y'all supposed to. Y'all motherfuckers playing against the Heat that's undermanned. And this shit should be over with already. It should have been over last week. Like straight up. You know what I'm saying? So it's so much more I can say. I'm spending my time 24 minutes and some change, you know. Just talking with y'all, man. Just letting y'all know how I feel. Jordan's the greatest player of all time. R.P. Mamba, man, he was one of a kind. You know, it wasn't my cup of tea, you know. I ain't gonna lie, you know, because, you know, I didn't like, you know, how he was trying to take Jordan game and, you know, I didn't like that. And so I was like, Jordan fans versus Kobe fans. Y'all remember that, you know. And then, LeBron versus Kobe too. But I admire Kobe though. I admire his heart because I started out a Kobe Bryant fan. Like I was a Kobe Bryant fan when he first started. And then, some way he started like acting like an anti-Jordan. We ask some questions about Jordan, he'd be like saying like, I grew up a Magic fan. I wasn't really a big Jordan fan, and don't compare me to Jordan. But everything you're doing is Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Everything you're doing. But one thing I can say, with all the little criticism, like I admire his heart because he wouldn't let his team lose, and he'll go 1-5 at the end of the game. He had that much confidence in himself, and he had made a lot of them shits, and he never shied away from the competition. He didn't give a fuck who you are, and he learned from Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like he heired to Jordan. So, when you heir to someone, you take that person's principles. And he took no shortcuts at all. And he kicked ass and took names later. None of that bullshit and fraternizing on the court. Yeah, we could be friends off the court. Like, to be honest with you, when you seen Kobe Bryant playing, you thought he hated everybody he played against. Like, straight up. It wasn't no smiling, patting people on the back, picking motherfuckers up. Hell no. Like, his demeanor was just like Jordan. You had to admire that. And sometimes I wish LeBron had that. And in closing, Gilbert Arenas wrote a post on Instagram. It was a long post, and he pretty much saying that LeBron James wasn't a killer. Just back in 2015, and like I wasn't really ready to accept that at the time because I was really like on my LeBron shit. Like LeBron couldn't do no wrong, but I always been like telling the truth about LeBron. I just wasn't like really like able to talk about it like I'm able to talk about it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he was basically saying, to sum it up, that like LeBron wasn't the closer and that LeBron needs somebody else on his team, like like another Superman on the team, another Batman on his team, that's not scared to take these shots, that he can pass to, like a Kyrie Irving, an Anthony Davis, and a D Wade. And this is before he went back with Kyrie, you know what I'm saying? And like, I think he had just joined Kyrie, you know what I'm saying? But more to the story was I wasn't really ready to accept that at the time. I was like, you was a hater, bro. You was a fucking hater. Fuck you, Giver. Like, ooh. But now when you go back and you read that shit, and now you be like, that's no cap. And it's okay. Like, it's okay. Like, that's not hating on LeBron. It's just keeping it 100. Like, you can be criticized. You're not Jordan. And even Jordan's criticized. So, just because we bring critical of you, that don't mean we are hating on you. LeBron, we love you. To me, you're the second greatest of all time. You're not the greatest of all time. You're not better than Jordan. You're not going to get me to say that ever in life. But at the same time, bro, you are great. You know what I'm saying? So when I say you great, I mean that you great. And not only that you great on the basketball court, you great off the court too. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate what you bring to the game. But it come a goddamn time, bro, when you got to say, move the fuck out the way. It's time to put the kids to bed. Give me the motherfucking rock. Everybody move the fuck. You go over there, you go over there, and let's fucking get this motherfucking game. It's buckets.